Brian says he's a monster too, so Tony requests to exchange stories. She begins by telling Brian that she goes to support groups for parents that lost their kids, except that she didn't lose hers, she actually abandoned her daughter in a burger place. Still, when she tells stories to the groups, she pretends the child is dead because it makes her feel better. Tony doesn't know where her kid is and she can't go back to get her because she's been declared unfit, but even if she could, she doesn't want to. Brian can't understand how a parent could give up their child like that, then tells Tony the story of Tabitha's disappearance. He feels guilty because he had promised he'd always watch over her, yet they took her when he made the mistake of putting his attention on a bunch of coins instead. After drinking some more tequila, Tony turns on the jukebox and drags Brian to the dance floor. The two of them have fun together and even come closer for a kiss, but the moment is interrupted when the music suddenly stops. Tony rushes to the register to grab more coins for the jukebox, but when she accidentally drops them to the floor, it triggers Brian's trauma and he leaves without even saying goodbye. On his way home, Brian thinks he sees Tabitha in the middle of the road and follows her into an alley, where he finds a trail of brown markers that takes him to a trash container. When he opens it, Brian is shocked to find a wounded angel lying on top of the trash. Deciding to help, Brian carries the angel in his arms all the way to his house, where together with Amy, he puts the angel on Tabitha's bed. The pair comforts the angel and takes care of the wound while discussing their options. Brian mentions the police but Amy refuses because they would just take the angel away. They agree people are disturbing for selling out angel parts, and while Brian wonders if heaven is a dark place that God kicked the angels out of, Amy thinks the angel is here for them. The three of them fall asleep in Tabitha's room and in the morning, the angel is feeling so much better that it decides to share its blood with them. It gathers some blood from its wound and puts just a drop on Brian's and Amy's tongues, which is still enough to make them trip. It seems the angel blood accelerates the process of grief, and the couple begins going through the different stages in minutes. Brian admits he doesn't know who he is without his daughter and Amy finally gets tired of the smelly tree, so she pushes it down and begins throwing the gifts around.